Hey, what's up, cool kids? John here, and with me as always is the lovely Miss April.
Hello.
I believe this is episode 13.
I have no clue.
I think it's episode 13 of our Hangout with a Haul. I'm showing you guys everything that I picked up in the month of June and the month of July, and there's a reason why we didn't do one in June, and we'll get into that. So, here on my channel, I love physical media. I love movies. This is your thing. This is your groove. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. It's free, doesn't cost anything. And April would greatly appreciate it because she keeps telling me I need to get more friends because she's tired of being my only friend.
Yes. No, I'm not. I love you, babe.
If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up. We all love thumbs up here. Hit that notification bell. You'll always be kept up to date on everything that I'm picking up. Now, let's get into why we didn't have a Hangout with a Haul in June. Well, in June, it was our anniversary. We celebrated our, 22nd?
22nd.
22 years. She has been married to me. I don't know how she puts up with me, but,
It's a miracle.
So we decided to go out of town. We went to the Outer Banks, North Carolina. We've been there before, but we haven't taken our father-in-law with us. And we took our niece with us and, my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, my other niece. And we just had a blast out there. And I remember telling April, I said, well, when we come back from the beach, we really shouldn't do something like that because we went at the end of the beach end of the month. I'm getting all scrabbled. But at the end of the month, we came back and I said, why don't we just push this over to July because there's a Criterion 50% off sale. So I was like, all right, so we'll do that. We'll have it at the end of July. That way I can buy a bunch of stuff. I've got a bunch of stuff here. And April got a bunch of stuff.
I did.
Yeah, she's into this thing now, and we'll get into that. But I know we've got a couple of people here in the chat, so we'll kick that off. We're going to see Steve's here. Steve's saying, hey y'all.
Steve.
Please tell us if you plan to pick up any Arrow titles during their sale. Yes, I am.
You probably will.
I'm going to be picking up some Arrow titles. I've got a list of the domestic releases and the UK releases. I do get some of the UK titles, but where I bought a bunch of stuff during July, which was just the Criterions, I missed out on a lot of releases that came out and that are coming out. So I'm going to have to, double down and start picking up as much Arrow titles as I can. Holland's here. April.
Hey, Holland.
Well, it's an official stream now.
It is.
Holland's here. It's an official live stream. Steve saying hi to Holland. Said, hey, Moody. Oh, Tiana. Hey, everyone.
Hey, Tiana. Love you, girl.
Yeah, Tiana's been sending stuff to April on Instagram, and it'll somehow find its way over to me. I'm like, what in the hell is Tiana sending you? She goes, oh, well, we just chit-chat back and forth.
Just chit-chat.
Saying, I see yes, you do see the beautiful April. I came home from work today, and I didn't know if April was going to be feeling up to it. I said, well, if you don't feel up to, joining the stream, you don't have to. I'll just do the stream by myself and have like 2 people here only because the people here, you guys want to see April. You tolerate me. You love April. So, because she said, no, I'll do it because I got stuff I want to show off. And Tiana's saying hi to Steve, Holland. And look, good evening, Johnny and April. What's up, Nikki?
Hey, Nikki.
We love Nikki. We love Nikki. So we're going to put a pin in that, and we are going to get to what April picked up this month. Actually, this month in July, June and July.
I got a lot more than what I'm going to show, but I thought this is Johnny's Criterion, so we got to leave a lot more space for Johnny. But I actually love bookmarks, guys. And the ones I picked up.
Where'd you pick that up at?
Barnes and Noble.
Did we get this when we were on vacation?
I think that one was. And then here's another one. It says poems.
And it says what?
Poems.
It's
Poems.
poems. But it's
anyways,
it's a magnetic page marker,
I
book
love
marker.
them. They're so cute.
And when they come out, April's gonna get mad at me if I close them. But
no, because you have to open them anyway. So
they just close like a magnet. I remember I closed one on April one day, and she called me an asshole.
I was so mad because I forgot what I was doing, and I couldn't get it open, and it made me so mad.
I can't get this one. Okay.
See, it's hard to get them open because they're magnetic.
Sorry.
Oh, I forgot one thing. No, I didn't. It's in here. Okay, so this next book, it's a new one by Corinne Michaels. Love her. It is called West of Forever. And I got a little thing. You can show that off too, Johnny. I got a thing in the mail. It finally came. I was supposed to get it Wednesday. Then I was Thursday. Then I was supposed to get it on Friday. Or was it Wednesday and Thursday? I can't remember. But it said I was supposed to get it and I didn't get it. So I was getting mad because it's like somebody stole my free package. Well, it's kind of like a picture.
I was showing them the book, and so the enemies became lovers. Isn't that the way it always is?
Not always, but anyways. So this, I got like 2, I think she sent 2 or 3 of them. So the next time I'm out,
I don't know what the hell this is.
It's like a little picture thing that you put in the book. So the next time I'm out in like Barnes and Noble or Books A Million, we never go in there, or Target, and I see her book, I can put that in there. Like
and
my books,
like she can put them.
Yeah, right in front.
Like in the front here.
Yeah, I got it free.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Now, she didn't sign this.
No, she did not. I bought that one.
Oh, okay.
That's the one I bought.
Because April, she does get some books in that are signed by the authors themselves. And I'm like, really? And she said, yeah, authors send her stuff for her to read and review and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'll be sitting here watching a live stream of somebody's or be taking part in a live stream. And if you ever see me on a live stream, you'll notice my head look over. She's just sitting there just reading her book, reading her smut.
I love it. Now, this one was one that I got. It's called Every Shattered Note by Claudia Borgoa, I think. I got it in the mail from her. It's not signed, but I had received an ARC to read it, an e-ARC, if you know what that is. If you don't, it's just like on the Kindle, but it was free, so I didn't have to, and it was before it came out, and I loved it. It's about this musician, and he kind of takes the place of this young guy, because he's just like, he just wants to play, but he doesn't want anybody to know it's him, so he lies and he pays the guys off. But I got this book in the mail, and then she sent like a little VIP ticket, and then she also sent one of these also.
And it's just like the thing from the last book that you would stick inside of it. And VIP ticket. And on the back it says, I spent my life on a stage, pouring my soul into songs that made the world think they knew me. But only she can see past my rock star reputation to the man I really am. I put up with a lot of shit that you read, but as long as it makes you happy, it doesn't matter.
It makes me happy. Oh, and there's a little sticker there. I forgot to get the little sticker out of the little couple.
Little sticker.
How cute is that?
See, they send her this shit. And most of the time, you don't even ask for it, dude.
I don't. Sometimes I don't, no.
They're like, she gets an email.
I've signed up to be like part of their crew to like help promote things on Instagram.
An influencer, basically, is what it is.
And I'm not an influencer, but whatever. And these next books, we were down in, I think when we were in Kingsport. I don't know. I think it might have been at our get together or one, but we were at,
don't look at me. I can't
remember where
know.
I got it from.
We got it at a bookstore.
I know it was a bookstore. I can't remember if it was. No, I think this is one we were in Barnes and Noble, and I saw it, and I was like, "Holy shit!" Sorry, guys, to cuss, but
You can cuss. I mean, nobody cares.
this book was like, I love this series, and this is where you meet Cutler, and I will show you his book in a minute. But this series is so good, and this was like the first book that had come out, and I was like, "Oh my god, when's the other ones?" And they didn't think the other ones were coming, but lo and behold.
Okay.
Yeah, Loving Romeo.
Loving Romeo. He was the right hook I never saw coming. The sexy small town romance you'll want to escape
He's
into.
an MMA fighter, a boxer, or something like that.
There's a distinct difference between an MMA
Well, it's been
fighter.
a while since I've read it. But
And
also, she sent a.
It's a book plate.
This one goes with the last one.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
shit. I guess I went ahead and got ahead of it.
But it's okay. And then we have Wild River. And then we have.
Now, these are all from author Laura Pavlov.
Yes, I love her. She is one of my favorites, too.
She's already declared me the enemy. Now, are these a series?
Yes.
I mean,
and this is Forbidden King. This is books 1, 2, and 3 of the series. There's 5 books.
And she's the one girl I can't have. The sexy small town romance. What the hell?
And the last 2 books, 4 and 5, come out in November. So, hello, birthday present. Now, this one starts her new series. But this is my favorite because this is where you meet Cutler grown up. Cutler and Gracie. And that's the one where she sent me the book plate.
She was always the one. Okay.
Yeah.
This is from a USA Today best-selling author.
Yeah, and if y'all saw one of my reels, I was a book plate fairy, and he has sent where she has signed like 3 or 4 of these, and I was able to go out to the Barnes and Noble, Books A Million, and Target, and I was able to put those in her books for my Forever Girl.
Yeah, I guess the author. She said, "Well, since I want you to help me promote these things." She signed a bunch of nameplates, and April went into the stores and like literally stuck them in there.
Put it in there, and then she also sent these 2 with it. That's what came with the book. The picture.
I don't know who that is.
That's Cutler and Gracie. They met when they were little, and he always said he was going to marry her.
This is Bear and Teach.
That's their nicknames. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I highly recommend the series, and I highly recommend my Forever Girl.
You and me, we're in game.
Yes, my Forever Girl.
Okay. I'm going to make grammatical errors aside.
Whatever. Right. Anyways.
And yeah.
The book plate fair. Yeah.
Or she is a book plate fair. I guess that's what it's called.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So that was really good. But that book is really good. I got the ARC on it too. So I got to read it for free before I had to buy it. So I fell in love. But now, the last book I'm going to show, and I am on chapter.
She started
22.
This one.
Probably around lunch, around 12 noon.
12 o'clock. It is 15 after 7 now. And she started on this around noon.
And I'm on chapter 22. I probably should have been done with it, but other people called and all that. But anyways, this is by Catherine Cowles, and I love, love, love her. And this is Into the Fading Twilight. Look how gorgeous that book is, guys. Gorgeous.
And this isn't like the standard release.
No.
I think this was only offered at like this
indie bookstore,
like an indie bookstore. And I said, "Well, you just get the book." She looked at me and pointed at all the shit back here, like, if you can get like a special edition, so can I. And I'm like, all right, you're right.
And I'm ready for the 3rd book to come out. This is Cole and Nova's book. So there's book 1.
Without the dark, you couldn't see the stars.
There's book 1, which is called Across the Vanishing Sky, and it is so good. I highly recommend you get it, you read it, so you can read this one. So far I'm hooked because I love these couples. And in my getting that, I got
She got a little goodie
a
bag.
little goodie bag with it. I got a little bracelet that says Phoenix because he called her a phoenix, like rising from the ashes.
Yeah, it's like her little Taylor Swift friendship bracelet shit. This feels like rubber bands.
It probably is. I don't know.
She won't wear this because she's
I won't.
afraid that she'll like
Mess
break
it up
it.
or something. And then she sent these 2 little stickers. And one of them is of a Highland cow and a goat because the little girl in the book, her name's Skylar, she has a Highland cow as a pet and a goat. And she plays with them and loves them. And then you have the picture of him and her.
Who's him and her?
Cole and Nova.
Co-
K-O-L, Cole.
Cole, okay.
Cole and
Well, the way
Nova.
you said it, they kind of ran together. Like his name's Cole and Nova.
Sorry, Cole and Nova.
Like
Sorry.
Holland Oats.
And then also she signed her name so I could put it in if I wanted to.
Yep.
And that's what I picked up. I picked up like 3 or 4 other ones, but
She just didn't want to like drag them out.
yeah, I didn't
We
want
got
to.
to find a place for this.
Let me put this back up. I didn't want to have to try and figure out which ones they were and which ones they weren't because I really don't know. But yeah.
Yeah, what you don't know?
What
you don't know, like what you actually
when I
picked
got
up?
them and everything. But yeah, but Into the Fading Twilight. It is the Starlight Grove series.
Book 2.
And I highly recommend it. I have read, how many series of hers have I read?
A lot, because I think I've
read
them
1,
all over
2, pretty much read them all, but I have at least starting on 2 series in my possession.
That's the one thing I will say about you. Now that I've like got you into owning these things physically because of all the stuff that's going on with like Sony and stopping like physical production of discs. I told April like a couple of years ago, I said, you might want to start getting these things physically because who knows? Even if you do buy something on the Kindle, I mean, it's not yours. It's only yours as long as the license exists. If the license goes away, you no longer own that. You can't access it. Whereas now you actually have a physical copy of it.
True.
It's yours. You can read it whenever you want. So that's all of your stuff.
That's all of my stuff. So now we can get to Johnny's stuff.
We're going to hop into the chat because a lot more comments have dropped in. Jay's here. What's up, guys? Hey, Jay, thanks for hanging around. And Steve says, I'm glad she chose to be on the stream. I always love seeing the 2 of you together. Yeah, as I've said before, you guys tolerate me. You love her. And I think I remember streaming once without you. And it felt weird because I was like, well, okay. Oh, she's not here.
Oh, is that when I went?
I think it was where you were with our nieces bowling and I was showing stuff off. Tiana saying hi to Nikki. Love you too, lady. Everybody see? There's a lot of love in the chat today.
I'm loving that.
Tiana, a bunch of haze back and forth. Jay saying hello to Tiana, Steve, and Mom. Holland, Van Gool. It's Mr. Van Gool. Waving. Tiana says, so cool that April gets sent books. Yes.
It is cool. Johnny gets mad, though.
Well, yeah, I do. Because it's like you fell ass backwards into this.
I really did.
And all of a sudden, everybody's reaching out to you. But I'm super proud of her. I mean, she's like, I don't know if I should. I say, yes, do it. Absolutely do it. I mean, no matter what. Anytime somebody sends you stuff to review and check out, don't turn it down. Always accept it.
And I actually have 2 books that I got from one of where I work. We have a customer. He's actually wrote 2 books.
He's a local author.
He's a local author. He's sweet as sweet can be. So So he's actually given me a copy of both of those books that I need to read.
Yeah, because
So-
I know nothing about them. She knows nothing about them.
One of them is set in the Appalachian Mountains, and then the second one is about his mom after she passed away from breast cancer.
Ooh.
She had kept like diaries or journals and stuff, and I think the second book is about the journals and stuff that he found after she passed. So the one about the mountains, it seems really, really good.
But now, did you get to talk to this person?
I didn't get to talk to him because I wasn't there when he dropped them off.
Okay.
And then one weekend he was having he was at the bookstore that we have, a new bookstore that opened up on State Street where we have, which is the middle of the downtown. He was actually there, but I didn't get to go because I had to work. But
shit like that sucks.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, I can't wait. And then I was like, oh, wait, I'm working. So
Jay says, I bet she has a good collection of signed books. She has some autographs.
At least 3. But one I did get to meet the author.
Yeah, I remember we drove like almost 2 hours. She was so excited. I said, you know what? The hell, we are going. I am going to make sure that you have the opportunity to meet this author. And April, she got to spend some time with her, got to talk to her.
She was so nice. So nice. Love her. And I have like 3 or 4 of her books, I think.
Tiana St. John, no. You know, it feels like I have read them.
Yeah, because after I read them, I tell him about them. I'm like, God, no.
I am watching, I'm doing my Huck's 52-week movie challenge. So I'm here at the laptop and I'm watching a movie, and then all of a sudden I'll see a hand wave, and I'll stop and go, yeah. And she will have read like 3 or 4 chapters, and then boom, she breaks everything down to me. And I'm like, I can't get through a half an hour, but yet she can go through 4 chapters in a book like that. I'm like, so, but yeah, it feels like I have read a lot of these, but I just love the way she describes them to me, because it may not be like how it is on the written page. She puts her own little twist on it as she's telling me this. I'm like, it is the cutest damn thing I've ever seen in my life.
With the book I'm reading now, Into the Fading Twilight, I've read, because I've been waiting for it, because I ordered it and My Forever Girl together.
Yeah. Oh.
And I didn't realize that if you order together, then they ship them both together. And it comes when the last book comes out. So Into the Fading Twilight just came out at the beginning of this month. So I had to wait for it to get here. And I was so mad. I was like, well, at least I've already read My Forever Girl. So I'm okay. But I've read other, like on Instagram and stuff. I follow her. And, you know, we have this little chat group, like a fan group chat you can be in. So I'm in that. And everybody's talking to her about, oh my gosh, I had these 2 people together, and then at the end of this, it happened. And I'm like, you know, like I'm starting to piece together. I'm like, oh, I want these 2 together. And then I'm like, wait a minute. They said, you know, who they thought. So now I'm so excited to finish this book to see exactly who the villain is in this one.
And it was just like right before we went live, she got real animated, and she's like, oh my God. And I'm like, just save it.
I'm like, oh my gosh, babe, this is happening now.
Adam's here. Hey, everyone, checking in for. Hey, what's up, Adam? I'm saying hi to Adam, Doctor. I like the way they decorate the edge of the pages of your book. They don't do that on the nonfiction stuff I buy.
I love those. That's why I get those books, because if it's not like that, I don't want it. I want the extra edition ones, and you know.
See, now
special edition, because I love them.
Now you know what it's like when I bring home like an Arrow title and it's a chunky box, and you're like, so what? It's just so damn big. And I'm like,
I actually have a series from author Amy Dawes, Daws, and it's about 4 uncles. They live on a mountain, and their niece is like trying to set them up and everything. And her book just came out, but if you put the covers together, like sit them beside each other, it does the mountain range.
So you're going to do
really cool.
You're going to do that. You're going to get all the books the way it has the mountain range. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I just like with my.
Well, it's already. I've got them all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've got them all.
I thought you were buying like the next 2, and then.
No, they're already out for that one.
Oh. Saying hi to Nikki. Bunch of haze back and forth. What is the author? The local guy.
Michael West, West.
Yep, Michael
And
West.
I can get the books.
Go ahead. Try not to knock my stuff over.
I'll try not to.
But you always have knocked it over before.
I have. Let me pull the seat back a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is called Lost in the Holler. I guess this is the one about says a Southern Gothic family saga that reveals its secrets like a nesting doll. So I think that's the one about like the Appalachian Mountains.
You know what a nesting doll is?
Yes, I know what a nesting doll is.
You sure?
Explain it to me then.
Moving on.
And then this one is his mom's diary. This is about a story of loss, reflection, and hope. And I think that's where he found her journal and stuff after she passed away and everything. So
it's a story of loss, reflection, and healing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I'm going to probably have to be in a certain mindset or off that because I know I'll probably cry.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
will just remind me of my mom and everything.
You will.
So I'll have to.
Hey, Vince is here. Hey Johnny?
Vince.
What's up, Vince? You saying love the shirt, Johnny? Yes. This shirt was sent to me by
Yes, it was.
Uranus Merch. Will's here. Hey, everyone.
Hey,
what's up, Will? Put a star into that, and we
this one, right?
are going to get into everything I picked up in June. Now, everything that I picked up in June, I grabbed a bunch of stuff in June. Now, when July hit, I pick up nothing but Criterion titles. Whenever there's a sale going on, if it's, in July, and I think there's probably going to be one in November, those 2 months, I only pick up Criterions and nothing else. So I'm going to get into what I picked up in June. And I think I got these at the Goodwill. Yeah. I got these at my local Goodwill. I was going to pick her up from work one night. And I'm going to start it off with
Up in the Air.
Up in the Air. George Clooney. I love, I fucking love George Clooney.
Who doesn't love cleaning?
I've never seen Up in the Air. I know I've seen all the clips on TikTok, especially like when he's going. I think he's checking into Hilton and he cuts line and people get mad at him. But Up in the Air.
Then we have Rumor Has It. Sorry, holding it funky.
Rumor Has It. Kevin Costner. But this is a Rob Reiner film. I've never seen this and I wanted to check this out. But yeah, I was lucky. I think this was like $1 or something.
And then Ghost of Girlfriend's Past.
Now I have seen Ghost of Girlfriend's Past.
Cute.
I think it's like one of the last like rom-coms that Matthew McConaughey did. I don't think. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Liar! You're on your phone, aren't you?
No.
You're playing a damn game while we're on a live stream. You're playing a game on your phone.
I'm waiting for you to talk, and then I go, and it's just.
Well, no, I'm talking about it, and I just out of the corner of my eye, I see you.
Well, I don't know anything about the movies.
You've seen this.
I haven't. It's cute. It really is cute.
But this is like one of the last like rom-coms that Matthew McConaughey did. He said he wasn't going to like do anymore. He will turn down like hundreds of millions of dollars because he doesn't want to do rom-coms anymore.
That's sad. I like.
Well, he's got an Oscar, so he can pretty much do whatever he wants.
I like him in rom-coms. Then we have The Spectacular Now.
The Spectacular Now. I've never seen it, but it is an A24 title, and I'm trying to get all the A24s in my collection. But The Spectacular Now.
Then we have Boomerang.
Boomerang. I found this at Barnes & Noble. But Boomerang, I remember going to watch this. Funny story about Boomerang. I had never seen a trailer for it. And me and a buddy of mine, we snuck in. I thought it was like a spy movie. Because if you see the poster, you see he's wearing, tux and a lady's pulling at his bow tie. And James Bond always wore like, a bow tie. And I thought, oh, it must be a spy movie. I was wrong.
How old were you?
This came out in 92. I was like 13.
Okay. That's right.
But
That makes sense.
there was no
Fine.
internet. I didn't see a trailer or anything for it. We were just at the mall one day, and I said, "I love Eddie Murphy." I said, "Oh well, let's go check out Boomerang." No, it wasn't a spy movie, so I was wrong. Great movie though, but yeah, I was wrong.
Then we have the Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones.
I did get the Flintstones 4K Steelbook, or the Stone Book as they call it.
That is kind of cool.
Where you have like, this is Fred's front, and on the back it's Barney. But yeah, I love the Flintstones. I know John Goodman hated it. He tried to. Steven Spielberg said, "I found he was doing Always," and Steven Spielberg came up and I guess made an announcement to everybody like, "Oh, I found my Fred Flintstone," and Goodman did not want to do it. He did not want to make it. He just didn't want to do it. But
I like it.
It's good, but I mean, it's not really that good.
Well, I think it's good. Then we have the Patriot.
The Patriot, 4K Steelbook.
I went sliding.
Yeah, the Jake card likes to slide, but
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's the unrated version on 4K and the theatrical version on 4K as well. It's 2 4K discs. But I remember getting into this discussion when I was in college. I was taking a Western Civ class, and we were talking about the Patriot, and he's like, "That is so fake, and it's bad. Don't bring that movie up in this class ever again." I'm like, "Okay."
I want a passing grade, so I will keep my mouth shut.
Yep, I did. I wanted to keep my mouth shut.
Eraser.
Yep, the 4K Steelbook for Schwarzenegger's Eraser. I don't care. I like Eraser. And if I'm not mistaken, I think we lost the director, Chuck Russell. I think he directed this, and he directed The Mask. I'm pretty sure it was Chuck Russell. But yeah, he passed away.
Well, let's look it up and see.
Okay, April's going to look it up. And nope, that's still a game. Yeah.
Well, if I could type.
You can't spell.
Sorry. Did I spell it right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He died the 22nd.
Yes, but yeah. I just want to make sure that it was him. Yep. Yeah, Chuck Russell. He directed Eraser.
Yeah. Then we have Talk Radio.
Talk Radio, the Kino Lorber Blu-ray. I wish they would have given this a 4K. But I've seen bits and pieces of Talk Radio. It's kind of like based on a true story. I think his name's Alan Berg, I believe. That's who this is based on. Yeah. Eric Bogosian, I think he did a play of it, and that's kind of like what Oliver Stone based the film off of. Talk Radio.
And then we have Almost Famous, which is I think it's another good movie.
I got this I think Amazon had a 3 for $33, and I picked up Almost Famous. It's been a while since I've seen this. I remember going to watch this in the theater, and I thought it was really good. I didn't think it was going to be winning the Best Picture, but I thought it was really good. And Kate Hudson, really good. She got an Oscar nomination out of it.
Then we have Breakdown.
Breakdown, the 4K for Breakdown. The main reason why I didn't pick this up in the Paramount Scares is they included it because they had these box sets. They would include all these horror movies. I think Friday the 13th. I was going
to ask what it was.
Yeah.
Horror.
They had Friday the 13th Part 2 was in there in 4K. And usually they'll add in like an unknown title. Like nobody knows what it is. Like it's all scary movies. Mm-hmm. And in the first one, they had Sweeney Todd. And in the second one, they had
Breakdown. Sweeney Todd. Love that movie.
And if you can see on the very top, and I'm not lighting up, but that says Paramount Scares. And I'm like, this is not a Paramount. This is a thriller, but it's not a horror film.
Well, some people might consider it a horror film.
It's not.
Then we have The Burbs.
I did pick up The Burbs on 4K. Love this movie. I just wish that Shout Factory would have done the reversible artwork for this, because the Blu-ray has different artwork. Good God, I'm making a mess.
He is making a mess.
But the Blu-ray has like the alternate artwork.
So
And
why didn't they?
I don't know why they didn't. I mean, it was just, they missed an opportunity to have like this artwork on the disc. That way you can just flip it over. But I do have the 4K for The Burbs.
Then we have Prince of Darkness.
Prince of Darkness. I think this was the second one I got of my 3 for 33. John Carpenter classic. It has been like 30 years since I've seen this. Remember my mother taking me to see this for my birthday, and this was in theaters. She kind of regretted it, but she did take me to go watch it, because it was a scary movie and it was around my birthday.
Then we have Vampires.
John Carpenter's Vampires. This is, yeah, I had an absolute blast with this, and yeah, I can't believe I didn't pick this up when it was first announced, but I just waited and I finally got it, and it came with a slip.
Then we have The Great Outdoors.
The Great Outdoors from Kino Lorber. This took me forever to get because I found it in a Barnes & Noble when we were on vacation. John Candy. I absolutely love John Candy. I remember my dad took me to go watch this one summer, and yeah, I love this movie.
Then here's one that we took Dad and Sarah, my dad and my niece, to see.
Mm-hmm.
Final Destination Bloodlines, and I thought it was good.
Final Destination Bloodlines. Yeah.
I thought it was good.
I thought this was probably one of the best ones out of the whole series. I should have picked this up when it came out on day one, but I didn't. And this is a trend I'm going to keep with, but I do have the ticket stubs from where we all went to go watch it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got that Jake from Steelbook Obsessed. He does that. Like every movie he goes and watches,
Well, that's
like
cool.
he'll get like a Steelbook when it comes out, and he'll put the ticket stubs in
that's neat.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the Police Academy Collection.
The Police Academy Collection from Shout Select with because it's a side loader. You get all 6 movies in here. All 7. He's got 7 movies in here. Kind of like to forget the 7th one because it's so bad. But I had a blast with these when I was a kid growing up. My dad showed me these, and then he took me to a couple of them. But I had to have the Police Academy Collection in my collection.
And then here's another one. Get Over It.
Get Over It. This is the imprint or Via Vision release. This one took me a while to get my hands on, because every time it would come in stock, it would immediately go out of stock. But yeah, nice little 2001 comedy. I think it's based on a Shakespeare story, A Midsummer Night's Dream. I think that's what it's called. Back when Cisco was actually popular.
And then we have A Civil Action.
A Civil Action, John Travolta. Another Via Vision Blue. I think this is the first time this has been released on Blu-ray. But yep, Civil Action. Pretty good drama. It's a legal thriller. Travolta plays an attorney, and I think he's going up against a water company or something. I know this sounds kind of similar to Aaron Brockovich. I think that's what it is. But yep.
So which is better?
Aaron Brockovich or Civil Action?
Yeah.
Aaron Brockovich.
I love that movie.
Oh my God. No, this one.
And then we have George A. Romero's Day of the Dead Collector's Edition.
Yeah. I, like many people, were suckered into buying the Scream Factory Day of the Dead 4K after we had been promised this for years. We finally got it, and I was so damn happy. And it comes, you know, with these art cards, which I'm not about to get out.
Those are cool.
And you have a Blu-ray and a 4K. I do like the artwork on these.
I do too. I
On
like
these covers.
this one.
Oh, I think
Yeah,
that one
I
was like the
that
theatrical
one.
poster.
Yeah, I like that one. The artwork on it.
And then Bub for the Blu-ray. Okay.
But what don't you like about it?
I like the transfer itself. I do like that. But the audio, yeah, the audio is what the audio is bad. But if you, I think they have a Laserdisc audio track on here, and if you listen to it, then it's fine. But yeah, they changed some of the words in there, like they went in and redubbed it, and it's just it doesn't.
Why would they change the words?
You'll have to ask them. Okay. But I mean, it's just because it's got a Dolby Atmos track. I don't know why it has it, but I was listening to it on Dolby Atmos, and the mix wasn't right. It was like I can hear the background noise, but I can't hear the actors speaking. It just sounded weird. So I switched it to 5.1. Still the same issue, and I'm like, well, shit. Scream Factory got me again.
Then we have Mortal Kombat Collection.
The Mortal Kombat 4K collection from Arrow Video. Yeah, I think I've shown this off on Instagram. But yeah, I had to get this one. I told April, I said, as soon as they made the announcement, I'm like, I'm getting it. She's like, I don't care.
Yes.
But yeah, this was like the lone Arrow title that I picked up in the month of June. So that is it for everything that I picked up in June. So we're going to get back into the chat and see what everybody's been talking about. Hopefully they're talking about cool things. Or maybe they're just bad-mouthing my movie selections. Nikki saying hi to Vince. And Vince is saying hey to Jeff's mom. Bunch of haze back and forth. See, everybody saying hi to everybody.
I like that. There's love
in the group. There's a lot of love in the chat. Nikki saying those sounds interesting.
They do.
I like the sounds of the journal. I guess you're still talking about your book.
I will. When I read that, I will let you know how it was. Like I said, I will have to prepare myself for it because I know it will probably remind me of my mom and everything and what she went through probably, and I will be bawling my eyes out.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there are some books like I've seen you read.
Yes. Oh my
I'll hear sniffling and then I'll glance over and you're just.
Before I start a book, I will read the synopsis. So I know if I need to prepare myself. And there was one book I cannot for the life of me remember the name of it. I'd have to go on my Kindle and look it up. But nowhere in the synopsis did it prepare you for the ending. And I was literally bawling my eyes out. And John walks in the room. He's like, just staring at me. Like, what is wrong? What happened? And I'm like, you know how it is. And I was ugly so mad. Crying. It was ugly crying. Yes.
Yes, Holland. It's Uranus merch. Rumor Tiana says rumor has it is so good. I've heard people say good things about it. I've never seen it before, so that's why I picked it up. And where we lost Rob Reiner last year, I thought maybe I should watch a lot more of his films. And the Holland's laughing, probably at me. April is just multitask. Yes, you do multitask.
I do that real good. Well, I have to at work. So.
It says I got the Flintstones too. Still have to watch. Man, it's been forever since I've seen it. I know I went to the theater to see it, and I saw it on VHS. I think I had the Blu-ray, and I just never watched it. So yeah, that'll be the first time since really '95 since I've seen the Flintstones. Jay says Flintstones is good.
I think it's.
I want that Patreon. Yeah, I was surprised that I got mine at Orbit DVD, and I think as soon as they got some in, like they immediately went sold out, and then I got lucky, and I went back, and there it was, and I'm like, "Oop, got it. Got to get a racer too, especially for the director." Yeah, we went to Walmart yesterday, and I think they still had like a couple of copies of the Eraser 4K Steelbook. Because I went up there trying to find Obsession, damn it, and they had Obsession, but they didn't have any slip covers. And I don't want to get, a movie. If it comes with a slip cover, I want to get the slip cover.
Is that the one you wanted to get?
No,
oh, okay.
No. We'll get into that one when I go to my Criterion list.
And just know, guys, when we get into it, it's my fault.
No, but they had Obsession. They just didn't have a slipcover with it, and I'm like,
yeah, he was upset about that.
But I've heard that they're going to do a steelbook for Obsession. So if they do that, then I'll probably wait and get the steelbook. Oh, Eli's here. What's up?
Hey,
Johnny April in chat. What's up, Eli? Eli always comes into the chat, and he's always pumping everybody up.
That's
Get us all in a good mood.
Woo!
What's up, Eli? And see, don't forget to slash that like button and sub to this awesome channel. Yes, if it's not for me, then sub for her. I mean, I'm okay. April needs the love more than I do. Hey, Eli and Holland, a bunch of haze back and forth. And let's see here. The Burbs is good. I worked with Corey Feldman at Fan Expo. Ooh,
cool.
Corey, I have no issue like with Corey, except for when he's tried to like act and dress like Michael Jackson, like around the Dream a Little Dream phase. When that movie came out, he was dressing and dancing around like Michael Jackson. That really, I was like, you don't need to do that. But Corey Feldman, License to Drive, The Goonies, Friday the 13th.
The Goonies.
Yeah.
And Friday the 13th.
You don't like Friday the 13th Part 4.
No, not Part 4, but I like
Friday. You've never seen it, have you?
I haven't. But I like Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
I think that was the first scary movie my mama ever let me watch, I think.
What? Or was it Deadly Friend?
Yeah, it might have been Deadly Friend. That's my favorite all time.
Yeah, she loves Deadly Friend.
My favorite.
I'm saying, Eli says, I need the Burbs on 4K. Yeah, we were on vacation, and she wanted to go in and look for some smut. And I said, let me go in and look.
No, you were lying. Don't blame me.
It was for the Great Outdoors 4K. That's the one I wanted.
Don't blame me now, but we went because we started out the weekend up in Virginia because my niece, it was her last year bowling.
Richmond.
Where she graduated and she's going off to college. House is going to be empty and lonely. But so it was her last year, her last bowling tournament. So we went up there to watch her, and then we came back to the Outer Banks. But you were like, we were trying to go to this, where were we going? Like a pizza or Italian place or something. And you're like, Barnes and Noble.
Yeah, we went. Was it there, or we ate at some restaurant? It was just
it was Panda where we ate when we saw Barnes and Noble. But that Italian was supposed to be like really good, and then we got there and it was like,
yeah, they didn't have anything.
Everything on the website they didn't have. Like it was like, yeah.
I ordered some tiramisu because April loves tiramisu. And they're like, we don't have any, and I'm like, what the fuck?
And then they didn't have any. You couldn't do drinks. You had to get bottled drinks, and then they didn't have that much bottled drinks. And
yep, it was just awful. But
the food was good, but it was horrible.
The good thing about that was we did get to go to Barnes and Noble.
Yes, we did. Yes.
I just looked, and they had the Great Outdoors. I had been looking for the Great Outdoors on 4K, and Barnes and Noble, they would never have it. I don't trust Walmart or any of those other damn places to order it online because I won't get a slip with it. But luckily, they said they had it, and I'm like, all right, we're going to eat, and we're going to go over there and get it.
And we
and I found the Great Outdoors, and I just got lucky, and I saw the Burbs. That was the only Burbs that they had, and I said, I'm getting that one too. They're saying hi, bunch of haze back and forth. Vince says, I want vampires. I came close to ordering that Vampire Steelbook. There's a Vampire Steelbook. There is a Ghost of Mars Steelbook. I think they're doing all of like John Carpenter's and Steelbooks.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
I've got the Fog 4K Steelbook.
Hate that
and
movie.
I got They Live. But I was like, look, I already, I can get this one, and if I get it with a slip, I get it with a slip. Fortunately, it came with a slip. So I just got to get Ghost of Mars.
Y'all may like the Fog, but I hate it.
Oh, I love the Fog.
I hate it.
Vampires is so good. Vampires is good. James Woods is kind of good in it. He takes on he's hired. He's an employee of the Catholic Church, and his job's to go around and kill vampires. Vince, never seen the Burbs. Check it out. Check it out. There's one line in the Burbs that I love quoting religiously to April. It's like, I want to kill everyone. Satan is good. Satan is our pal. It's just so funny, and I haven't seen the TV series. I remember we were watching something on Peacock, and I think it was a baseball game. As soon as the baseball game ended, it automatically started the Burbs, and I'm like, turn that shit off, because I want to sit down and watch it all the way through.
And he has to start from the beginning.
Eli saying it's a great watch. I have to check it out, Eli. I think it's on Peacock. Yeah, I think it is on Peacock since it's Universal. It's their property. It was on there. Down. Ooh, I guess they did take it off. Universal's done all that. I wish we had ticket stubs still here. It's all online now. Yeah, like our AMC theater, I think they're still giving out ticket stubs, but I don't know for how long. I think that's the remake, but not too sure. The remake was pretty funny. Okay, we are 52 minutes in. I'm going to go ahead and put a star in that. And we are going to get to the big haul. And that is everything I picked up during the Criterion sale at Barnes & Noble, 50% off. I got every single title that I really set out for, with the exception of one. And I'll tell you what it is. When the sale was first announced, I had a list of movies that I was going to pick up. It was Body Heat in 4K. And all right, she's going away because she thinks I'm going to yell at her. So the movie that I wanted to get was Body Heat. And the first day of the sale, we went down to Barnes & Noble. And they actually had it on the shelf. So I picked it up and 3 other titles. And I was like, well, I don't think this one's going to sell out. I think this other one's probably going to sell out more. So I put it back, and, I grabbed another title. We went and checked out and everything. But ever since that day, Body Heat has been sold out. Barnes & Noble had it to where, you couldn't get it. It was unavailable online. And I'm like, son of a bitch. And Amazon was even worse. Because, I want to be able to get it now. I want it now. I don't like having to wait. So Amazon said, well, it'll get here, but it'll be in the middle of August. And I'm like, I guess I'm going to miss out on that title. So yesterday today's, I believe, or today or tomorrow's the last day of the sale. So we went to Barnes & Noble yesterday, and they said they had 1 copy in. So I'm like, let's go. So we got down there. No, my father-in-law was standing beside me. I went behind the counter like I always do, going through the boxes to see if it was in there, and no. So I immediately left from behind the counter, and my father-in-law said, "Well, did you get it?" And I said, "I'm going to go pick a fight." So I went to the customer service, and I proceeded to pick a fight. I said, God damn it. You said this thing was in stock. It's not here. Where the hell is it? I want it. Give it to me now." And she said, "Well, we've got the Blu-ray." And I'm like, "I don't think you're listening, asshole." I said, "I want the 4K. That you had the 4K. Fork dick."
He didn't say all that.
Yeah, I said a lot of it. Not all. The fork dick I didn't. I just threw that in there. But turns out when I looked at it, they actually had it on the shelf. And then somebody came in and ordered it online. So they went and pulled it. And I'm like, well, shit.
And did I not tell you to do that? Because when you mentioned that, I said, well, why don't you go ahead and order it and have them pull it and you'll pick it up? No, it'll be there when I get there.
Because, like I said before, I want it now. I want to, hold it.
But they would have held it for you.
No, because if anybody's been watching me, they would have known that they said, "Hey, this guy goes back there and steals other people's copies that they paid for. Why can't I do it?" Which I'm guilty of doing that. I'm guilty of going back behind the counter and taking people's copies that they've had reserved.
Which is a no.
I don't care. Look, I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
And if you leave his channel, I understand why.
But anyway, that was the title. Yeah, I went on my little rant there, but that was the title that I wanted, and I wasn't able to get during this sale. So
and you did order it.
You just ruined the ending.
Sorry.
Anyway, yeah, I did order it as we were leaving. April said, "Just go ahead and do it on Amazon."
And as we're driving down the road, I see him on his phone ordering it. And I'm like,
Yep.
He's like, "I got it." I was like, "I told you to do it while we were parked in the parking lot, not while we're driving down the road ready to die."
Yep. That's what I did. But I do have Body Heat coming to me. Now, here's the rest of the titles that I did pick up. You're not going to try to pronounce that? Okay, I did get the 4K for Les Samurai. It is spine number 306. And it's got the 4K and the Blu-ray disc. This one, I was on a stream the other night on my buddy Jeff's channel with our Criterion Tea Talk. And Jay, who was also on the panel with us, he was talking about, Les Samurai. And it piqued my interest. And so when I went back to Barnes & Noble, they didn't have my Body Heat, and I threw my fit. This was the title that I picked up instead. I've been wanting to check this out. I've never seen this before, but I heard it's really, really good. He's a hitman. It's French, so you probably won't like it. But he's a hitman, and he's got samurai instincts.
Who said I won't like it? I might like it. You never know.
You want to watch it?
Not today.
That's what I thought.
Then we have Kiss of the Spider Woman.
Kiss of the Spider Woman, the 4K. This is the original, not that remake with J-Lo. This has got Raul Julia and William Hurt. William Hurt, I think he won an Academy Award for this. Yeah, I've never seen Kiss of the Spider Woman, but I've heard good things about it. And like the ending of it is like heartbreaking. But Kiss of the Spider Woman. Oh, and that's spine 1299. I need to get a light like over here.
This is spine 1300. Network.
It's one word.
Network.
Network. The 4K for Network. I have seen Network. I saw it on Blu-ray, I believe, earlier this year.
I kind of like that.
But this is the 4K.
CD. It's kind of cool.
The what?
The CD.
It's not a CD. It's a 4K and
the 4K. Sorry.
Anyway, yeah. Network. I have seen this. This is one of the greatest films that's ever been made, according to the American Film Institute. It's a really, really good film.
Then we have House Party, which is spine number 1287.
House Party. Yeah, I had this one in my hand and Body Heat and two others. And I'm like, well, I went ahead and put Body Heat back. And now I regret it. But House Party, The 4K, I think they really missed an opportunity here, and they should have given us House Party 2 and 3 in here as well, because I don't think we'll ever get those films on Blu-ray, because I don't think Warner Brothers will do it. But House Party, great film. Always had a blast watching this. When I was a kid, yeah, I loved House Party. My dad didn't like House Party though. He thought it was stupid.
Then we have Lenny.
Lenny in 4K, Bob Fosse, Dustin Hoffman. Funny story about Lenny. Lenny Bruce is a real comedian. I think he had a drug overdose, but he was known for his obscene comedy and always pushing the First Amendment right and everything. Have to be able to say what he wants to say. And he was doing stand up one night. This really happened, and George Carlin was in the audience. And Lenny being Lenny said some offensive shit and got arrested. George is like, this is my opportunity to go hang out with Lenny Bruce. So George got arrested, and when he was put in the back of the paddy wagon, Lenny asked him, he said, well, what are you in for? He goes, well, I didn't have my ID. And he's like, you're a fucking idiot. But yeah, Lenny Bruce. I've never seen Lenny. I can't wait to check it out.
So is that pretty much how Carlin became the way he was? Just because of Lenny, or?
No. Lenny probably played a part in it, but that's not the reason. He's like, oh, I want to be like Lenny Bruce and all that. Lenny was an influence on George Carlin.
And then we have The Man Who Wasn't There.
The Man Who Wasn't There. Coen Brothers film with Billy Bob Thornton.
That doesn't even look like Billy Bob.
The 4K, it's Billy Bob.
I know, but it doesn't look like him
though. Billy Bob, great in this. 1301's a spine number.
Then we have The Last Emperor.
Bernardo Bertolucci's Academy Award winner, The Last Emperor. I haven't seen this, but I remember this was like everywhere when I was a kid. And this, you get a 4K of the theatrical cut, a television version Blu-ray, and a theatrical version Blu-ray in this. Remember, I wanted to watch this from my 1987 live stream, and I couldn't get around to it.
Then we have The Crying Game.
The Crying Game from 1992, spine number 1320. Yeah, this is a really good film. The twist ending in it.
Didn't see it coming.
No, nobody saw that coming. And it's even, they kind of parodied it in Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. I don't want to spoil it, but there's a scene where Ace realizes something, and then he puts a plunger on his mouth. He ends up trying to clean his mouth out. So if you've seen the movie, then you kind of know what the twist is.
Then we have Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore.
Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore. Martin Scorsese, spine number 1318. This is the 4K. And you ever heard of a TV show called Alice? That's what this is based off of.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I loved Alice.
Remember, Jeff, we were at our get together, and Jeff pulled like Alice season 1 or something. And I said, well, they based that off of Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore.
Oh, I loved Alice. Then we have Charade.
Charade, Cary Grant, Audrey Hepburn, the 4K, spine number 57. I'm a little disappointed in this because usually with Criterions, you get like a whole bunch of special features. You have a trailer and a commentary. That's all you have on this thing. Yeah.
Well, that's kind of a letdown.
Yeah, it is. When I told Jay about it, Jay's like, oh, you are so lucky. I guess because I haven't seen it before. He says, you're going to love it. And I love Cary Grant. I absolutely love Cary Grant.
Then we have A History of Violence.
Finally grabbed A History of Violence, the 4K, because I love David Cronenberg. This is spine 1283. Oscar nominated. Yeah, this was the History of Violence was the last VHS tape ever made.
Oh, wow.
And it went out. I think VHS kind of got like petered out in 2005. So this was 2004.
Then we have The Virgin Suicide.
The Virgin Suicide, Sophia Coppola, the 4K, spine number 920. I've never seen The Virgin Suicides, but I heard it was really, really good. And, you know, I've got a 1999 stream coming up. And I'm like, you know what? I might add this on there if it's worth being placed in the bunker.
See what's happening in the chats. Take a little break.
I'll go ahead and take a little break.
Take a little break.
All right. Tiana saying Get Over It is my favorite. I like Get Over It, but I haven't seen it since I think I saw it in the theater. I know Martin Short's in it. I think he plays a teacher, like a theater director. Yeah, they have the remake on there. What are they talking about? Oh, okay. I think he's talking about the Burbs.
That's what I was going to say, the Burbs, yeah.
Corey's here.
Hey,
What's up, Corey? Everybody saying hi to Corey, as you should. Just everybody saying hi to Corey. And been saying, I can't wait for my copy of The Whole Bloody Affair to come tomorrow. You know, I thought about picking that up. But since I already have the Volume 1 and Volume 2,
he doesn't need another one.
I was like, I don't know. And I was like, really? I mean, that is going to sell out because that's the one that everybody wanted. Because as soon as they made the announcements for the Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2, they're like, well, why are we getting The Whole Bloody Affair? I'm like, just be happy with what you got.
Yeah.
And then, like a year later, 2 years later, oh, well, we're going to go ahead and give you The Whole Bloody Affair. Need that Mortal Kombat collection. Might get it from Barnes & Noble for the Yes, I don't think that's going to sell out. Honestly, I don't think the Stranger Things box sets are going to sell out. Not at that price point.
You never know. Never say never.
I'm tempted to buy that one. There's another one I want, but maybe the one that's got all the artwork on it. It's got 7 and all the others on there. Maybe that one might sell out, but just that price point is like $250. When I was like 2 months ago, Bob asked me, he said, "Is it going to sell out?" And I said, "I don't think that's going to sell out. I really don't." I'm surprised that Mortal Kombat set isn't sold out already. It might be on the verge, especially when the sale hits. It might start to sell out. Same, no slips on Obsession 4K. I want it, but no slip, no buy. I've got one more Walmart to check. If they don't have it, then I'm just going to say screw it, and I'll wait for the Steelbook to get here. Because I know I've made in posts before. I'm like, you know what? If it doesn't have a slip, I'm just still going to get it anyway because it's about the movie. It's not about the packaging. But I keep looking at my collection and like I've got like 2 or 3 of them that don't have slips. The rest of them do. And Jeff says he doesn't like to see his collection naked. So had over like 10 copies. Yep. I was even digging on the lower shelves. Yeah. Like maybe one slip back there. No. Thoughts on the Carrie teaser? I did not see the teaser that they dropped for Carrie.
I didn't either.
I saw the one for Friday the 13th, but I didn't see the one for Carrie.
I haven't seen either, so.
I'm a huge fan of the original Carrie. I've never seen the remake of Carrie.
The original Carrie, yes.
I haven't seen it because I'm like, why do the remake of that? But, you know. Carrie looks good, Eli. I'm excited for it. Saying... Yep, Jeff's here. What's up, Jeff? Now, Jeff has seen most of these because I showed him the other night backstage because I didn't know if he or Jay was going to show up. I'm like, well, you know, in case you don't, here they are. And Steve saying hey to Jeff, bunch of highs to Jeff. And I wonder if they're going to drop episodes all at once or weekly.
I like all at once episodes. You can binge. I don't like having to wait.
Yeah, because we went through that with Breaking Bad and The Walking Dead. I mean, I hate having to wait for shit.
Yeah. I know with my off-campus, I was just like, oh, I'll watch one or two and then go to bed. But nope, I binged it all.
I swear to God, that damn off-campus shit. I was sitting here watching something. I can't remember what the hell I was watching. But she goes, I'm going to watch one episode. And I'm like going, sure you will. Sure you will.
Because it was like, what?
It's 8
8
episodes.
o'clock, I think, because I had just gone off work or whatever. So it's like, I'll watch one or two because they're an hour long.
Yeah.
And then it turned in the whole damn series.
She binged the whole entire series. And I'm just turning back and looking. I think there's a masturbation scene.
And I don't binge watch anything. I do
No.
not.
We binge watched the first season of The Walking Dead, and I think that was it.
Yeah. Because we were so excited because of the comic books.
Yeah. Yeah, she... God, that damn
I was so
show.
excited too.
Saying, do you want to watch the trailer for Dugout Dads with the Cat? No, I haven't. Are they all back?
I don't think they're all back. I
Then-
think there's...
Then what's the point?
Yeah, that's why I agree. But I don't
If
think
you
they're
can't get
all back.
all the kids back who were in the Sandlot.
But I think most of them are back.
All I'm saying, pinkies up. That's right, pinkies up. If you're a Criterion snob, you have to flourish the pinky. You were flourishing it earlier when you were eating a Little Debbie snack cake. She was eating a fudge round or something. She just had her pinky slightly up. And I'm like, that's right. Flourish that pinky. Jeff saying hey to everyone. Body Heat is just the best. It's the best damn movie I've ever seen. Well, I might agree with you if I ever get the fucking thing in. I know it's coming Friday.
I think you said it'd be the first.
Yeah, it'll be here on the first.
The first.
And I'm like, damn it. I guess it's the only way I'll ever get it.
Well, you should have already ordered it to begin with. I told you.
Anyway.
I love it when I'm right.
Yep. Tea talk. Yep. April out to watch The Samurai. She would think that dude is hot. Alain Delon. That's the main character. Alain Delon. That's his name. The actor.
Maybe. I have to be in a mood to watch a movie.
I was looking at getting one at work. Yeah. I had just picked up the Blu-ray for Network late last year. And I was doing my AFI watch list, which I still, good God Almighty, I need to get back to. I think I'm going to revamp that. But I checked out Network, and Network is so good. But I'm mad as hell. I'm not going to take this anymore. It's like beating a dead horse. I mean, he runs that shit into the ground, and you get kind of irritated at it. But you understand why. You know, what happens at the very end. You get it. Because it does get kind of annoying in the studio and stuff. Yeah, it's a big thing, but it gets annoying. Jeff says, I'm going to watch Network soon. Yes, Jeff, I think that's what we recommended for you to watch. I meant to say April ought to watch The Samurai, not that she out to. That doesn't make sense, silly. Hey, what's up, Mike? Mega Mike's here saying, hey, movie friends.
Hey, Mike.
Saying Mike, and Mike saying, when will Halloween get a 4K Criterion?
Never.
If it were me, I'd like to see it hurry up and get one, but
it's not you.
I mean, honestly, what are you going to add to it that hasn't already been released? I mean, it'd be great, but we're never going to get it. Hi, Jane. Hey, Mike. And yeah. No special features on Charade. Worst Criterion movie ever. Movie is good, but standard Blu-ray will do. Yeah, I guess. But, you know, again, I'm disappointed with a movie, especially with Cary Grant. I love Cary Grant. And because I just checked out Bringing Up Baby. And I'm like, I love him. But you don't have anything on here. And just it's upsetting. No nakedness for mine. If I can help it, if I can get it with a slip, I'll get it. But you know, the slips are getting harder and harder to come by for certain titles. Like I wanted the one for A League of Their Own. Yeah,
I love that movie.
That's next to impossible getting a slip for that one.
I love that movie.
I'm still trying to give an MK set away. He ain't selling out. Yeah, Mike during his stream, like he can't. Like if you give get a high tier membership, he'll give you the Mortal Kombat set.
Oh, that's cool.
All right, you want to finish up what's left?
Sure.
All right, we're going to get back into my criterions that I picked up. April.
Compensation.
I knew nothing of this film. I remember when it got released on the Criterion Collection. I'm like, all right, I want to check this out. But it was streaming on the Criterion channel. So as I was watching it, I began to like almost fall in love with this movie. I mean, it is so great. It's kind of like two stories in one. There's a story set in like the 90s because it was made in 1999. So there's a story set in the 90s and a story set back in the early 1900s. They both, I think, take place in Chicago.
That you were talking about that it's like perpendicular or something like that, gets back and forth or something, or one's first and then.
Yep. And I mean, it's a really great film. If you haven't seen it, would I recommend that you pick it up I recommend that you watch it first and see if you really like it. I really dug it. I enjoyed it, and I want to get into all of these bonus features in here because you got you got short films on here. But I did pick up Compensation. It's spy number 1274. And yeah, the Compensation's really good. I was very surprised at how good that movie was.
And then we have Dogfight.
Dogfight. It's been on my wish list for like a year now, a year and a half. I've been meaning to pick it up, never did. Finally got it. Find 1216. And yeah, River Phoenix, Lily Taylor. I think he plays I want to say Army, but it could be like Air Force or Marines, and he's getting ready to get shipped off to Vietnam or something. These people, they throw their money into a pot. And whoever gets the ugliest girl wins.
Well, that's kind of sad.
And like he gets Lily Taylor, and clearly, I mean, I think he likes her. So,
that's kind of sad.
Well, it's a good film.
Kind of sad though. I mean, nobody wants to be told they're ugly.
I get told I'm ugly all the time. Usually, it's from shopkeepers. Get out of here, you ugly fat boy.
Oh, baby, I love you. You're handsome to me. Then we have
HUD. Paul Newman, the brand new 4K. Never seen HUD, but it's spy number 1319.
And then we have 5 Easy Pieces.
Bob Rafelson's 5 Easy Pieces. This is a 4K, and it does come in a collection set in the Criterion Collection. And I was going to pick that one up, but as soon as they made the announcement for 5 Easy Pieces on 4K, I had to grab it. I mean, just for the scene in the diner alone when he's asking for his toast and everything like that is just great.
Then we have Testament.
Yeah, I have not seen Testament, but I have seen The Day After, and it's a lot like The Day After. I think this one might be a little bit better, but you know anything about The Day After?
What's it about?
It's a made-for-TV movie. It's about nuclear war, nuclear holocaust. Like if something happened and like all the nuclear missiles were detonated in the United States. Mm-hmm. We thought that we were going to war with Russia, and then something happened. So they launched everything. And the fallout and how it affected everybody in the country. That movie got so many people upset that there's a picture of President Reagan watching that movie, and that's what kind of forced him to call Gorbachev and call off the arms race and everything. But Testament is a lot like that, but it deals with like a singular family dealing with what happens after a nuclear fallout. And Jane Alexander, who was in All the President's Men, I think she was nominated for an Academy Award for this. Kind of surprised this got a Blu-ray, but yeah. And the very end of it, I know about the ending of it. So, I candle and a cracker. That's all I'll say.
Alrighty then. Then we have Night on Earth.
Night on Earth. This was a recommendation from my buddy Vin. He highly recommended we all watch this film. So I said, you know what? I'm not just going to watch it. I'm going to own it. I like Jim Jarmusch. And I've never seen it, but it's now in my collection. So I will watch it one day.
When I'm at work.
Yep.
Then we have His Girl Friday.
His Girl Friday, the 4K with Cary Grant. You know, I love Cary Grant.
You do love
Cary Grant's a pimp. But this is the 4K, and it also comes with the front page. It is a 4K digital restoration of that.
Cool.
Made in 1931. And you get a 4K and 2 Blu-rays. Yeah.
It looks just like a newspaper.
Looks like a newspaper. Where Criterion has like little booklets in there.
That's really neat.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that.
And this is spine number 849.
Then we have Altered States.
I picked up
Sorry.
Altered States. I've never seen this before. I wanted to get this in the last sale. Just didn't get around to doing it. Spine 1284. And it's the 4K.
Then we have Choose Me.
Choose Me.
I'm trying to get it up there so they can see.
Choose Me. 4K. Spine 1256. This is a recommendation from my buddy Jeff. Yeah, I know nothing about this. I just know it's Alan Rudolph, and he was associated with Robert Altman, and I'm a huge fan of Bob Altman, so why not check it out?
Why not? And then we have John Singleton's Hood trilogy, Boys in the Hood, Poetic Justice, and Baby Boy.
I did pick up, this was the one that I had in my hand along with Body Heat. I was like, well, I think this one's probably going to be the one that sells out because we've all been waiting to get Baby Boy. And I was like, so I put Body Heat back and grabbed this one, and yeah. But when you open these up, yes, you do get your little book this Criterion wants you to read. When you spread it out,
Oh, that's neat.
yep, you get Boys in the Hood, Baby Boy, and in the middle it's Poetic Justice. You get the 3 movies are in 4K, and you get a Blu-ray for the bonus features. I'm a little disappointed because they only gave Boys in the Hood a Dolby Atmos track, and they gave the others a 5.1. And yeah, Baby Boy has a 5.1 sound, and Poetic Justice is 2.0, which doesn't really make sense. But yeah, the Hood trilogy, spine number 1307.
Then we have the Elephant Man.
I was able to get the Elephant Man in 4K because I wanted to get the Blu-ray and it went out of print. So I began scouring like eBay, wanting to get it because it's David Lynch. I love David Lynch. And then they said, oh, well, we're going to be getting the Elephant Man in 4K, so you might as well just wait. I said, okay. So I waited. Oh, yeah, the Elephant Man. Now, hopefully, they'll release the damn Third Man on 4K from Criterion, because that's like my holy grail. I need the Third Man from Criterion Collection. But the Elephant Man. I think there's a rumor going around that they're going to do a box set of all of David Lynch's films and then do them all 4K. And I'm like, oh, damn it. I mean, I'll have to. Am I going to get that box set?
No.
Probably not.
Then we have Killers of the Flower Moon. You'll get it, and you know you'll get it.
Killers of the Flower Moon, Spine 1302, Martin Scorsese. I saw this when it was released on Apple TV, because that was like the only way you could watch it unless you went to the theater. Because there was a rumor that we weren't going to get it because it was an Apple property. And I'm like, damn it. But I did watch it. It's like 3 hours long. It is so good, though. Then when you open it up. one good thing about these digipacks from Criterion. You open them up, there's even better artwork in it.
That is cool.
But yeah, it's Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision. You get 3 discs in this. You get the movie, you get a Blu-ray of the film, then a Blu-ray just for special features. Killers of the Flower Moon. And the last title that I picked up, aside from Body Heat, because Body Heat will be here. But the last one, and I actually did watch this. It was a first-time watch for me. And it is Breathless, the 4K from Jean-Luc Godard. I've never seen it. And it is actually a really, really, really good film. Now, unlike, that one, when you open it up, this one, just a bunch of random pictures. But you do get a 4K, you do get the Blu-ray in this. It's really good. I mean, I like how Godard, he was a film critic and decided to make films, and he didn't have a budget or anything. So when he made Breathless, it's like he just used a handheld camera. He just threw convention out the window, where everybody was making films back in the 60s, the 50s, and 40s, were all on a soundstage. This one, he was shot out. He didn't have permission to shoot anywhere. He just did it. And we got Breathless. So, that's all my pickups. We're going to hit back into the chat. Mike's saying them fudge rounds is good, but off limits for those of us with diabetes.
Yeah.
Well, we both have diabetes, but I don't eat that stuff like I used to. Like I used to be big on drinking Mountain Dews, but now I have to drink Diet Cherry Coke. Jeff saying I'm hoping to go ham on the Arrow sale. I'm sitting on $30 Barnes & Noble credit to get something nice. I know one title he is going to get, and that's going to be a title I'm going to pick up. That's Falling Down. Yeah, I'm getting Falling Down. I don't care. If I have to fall down to get Falling Down, I'm going to get Falling Down.
We will see.
Dogfight is so good, I gave it 5 stars. It's been, I think I remember renting it at Blockbuster. And I remember I was like, what? Really? And I haven't seen it since. All I'm saying, Not on Earth is so good. Roberto Benigni's segment is my favorite. I liked Roberto Benigni, and I think he deserved the Academy Award for Life is Beautiful. It's such a fantastic film. Jeff says Keith Carradine is on one in Choose Me. Yeah. Johnny will buy the box set and sell his buddy Jeff the singles to offset the box price. Yeah. I'll sell, no.
I was going to say not sell.
I'm going to sell them. I'll give them to you. Yeah, that's the kind of guy I am. Trini saying great pickups. What's up, Trini?
Hi, Trini.
I know Trini came in here. Breathless remake starring Richard Gere's Wiener is also quite good. That has a cinematograph release from Vinegar Syndrome. And I was thinking about picking that up and this and like doing a remake and original comparison. But I was like, I don't know. But Richard Gere's Wiener. Good God, Holland. Holland saying, what's up, Trini? I have zero willpower, so I just try to keep tasty, sweet stuff out of the house. It's hard for me, but like sometimes I need something sweet. And I remember I would get like a bag of like zero sugar, like little Hershey mini bars or whatever, the bite-sized ones.
And they're pretty good.
They're not bad, but there are some things I can't have because I will just get like massive headaches. Like I can't have anything with. It's either aspartame or sucralose. No, it's Ace K is what it is. I can't have that because that gives me just migraines. Just chilling, Holland.
I've been good about cutting back on the sweets, but now you're trying to fatten me up.
Well, yeah. Trini saying, what's up, Jay Moody? Breathless is on Cinematograph. Yeah, the remake of Breathless with Richard Gere's Wiener, that's got a Cinematograph release. It looks kind of like a comic book panel on the cover of it. It's just got a girl on there. Let me see if I can bring it up. I know I've seen it. Yeah, this is the remake. That's the one, Jeff. I don't think it's sold out. No, they've got like 1,700 left. So yeah, you can probably still get that one. Well, that's it. An hour and a half.
Not bad.
Well, you want to wrap it up?
Sure, unless anybody has any questions.
Yeah. This was a Q&A, but apparently everybody's asked us all the questions. I guess we can land this plane like KB says. An hour and a half too. I can't believe that. We've like run out of stuff to talk about.
Well, I could find some more books.
Or we can talk about what we're excited about going to watch this coming week.
Oh yeah, we could.
Yeah, April and I we are going to watch the Odyssey this week. We have an IMAX theater that opened up about 25 minutes away from us. And everybody's saying that you have to go watch the Odyssey in IMAX. I'm like, yeah, we're going to go watch it in IMAX. So the day it opened, the theater opened was the day that the Odyssey was released, and I'm like, there's no way in hell I'm going to go see that on opening day. It'll be just too crowded. I won't be able to get a seat, and I'm taking myself, April, my niece, and my father-in-law. An 80-year-old man to sit through a 3-hour.
He will probably
movie.
fall asleep.
So we were going to go watch it this weekend, but we couldn't get tickets.
Johnny
together.
wants to be in the middle.
I want to be like in the middle. I don't want to have to like be at an angle looking at a screen. If I want to be in the middle. So we were able to get tickets for the Odyssey on this coming Thursday.
Yeah.
And so that's what we're going to go watch. And it'll be we've seen a movie in IMAX before. We went to see How to Train Your Dragon last year in IMAX. And so this will be our like first one at this particular theater. And it's weird because I have an AMC membership and they don't have an IMAX near me for an AMC theater. So I feel like I'm cheating on AMC because I'm a A-list Stubbs member, and yet I'm cheating on them by going to see the Odyssey at an IMAX theater that's across town from them. So I was like, so I think moving forward, I think any movie that comes out in IMAX, we're going to go to the one in that particular town, and all the other stuff will just go to the AMC theater.
Yeah.
You have no idea. I mean, this surprised me. You were actually wanting to go watch the Odyssey. I usually have to talk her into going to watch a movie like that, and she's like, no, I want to watch it. It looks good. And you saw the trailer for Resident Evil.
Yes.
And you want to go watch that.
I want to go watch that one.
See, we usually take our nieces to these things, but she's going off to college, so we won't be able to do those things with her.
We'll have to take the oldest.
We can't take her to. My oldest niece is like 24.
No, she just turned 20. We've been married, 22 years?
She just turned 23.
Yeah, she just turned 23.
And she will not watch a horror movie, unless it screams.
She is like this.
Yeah, she will. We were watching. What the hell were we watching? Texas Chainsaw. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, and she was covering up, and
she was between me and her sister. Our youngest,
freaking out.
Me and her sister was laughing, and she's freaking out. And
oh my goodness, so we have to like change everything. I want to go see Spider-Man because that's coming out this coming weekend. I don't think I don't think you want to see Spider-Man, do you?
I could care less either way.
Yeah, I have to go see Spider-Man. But yeah, we got that IMAX theater opening up, so now we're going to get into that, and then the Arrow sales this month. So I've got a nice little selection of Arrow titles I'm going to pick up. So we're going to get into this last bit of the chat here, and then we'll land this plane and say our goodbyes to everybody. And so Steve is saying, great hauls, y'all. Nice seeing you. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
I have had these things sitting up on my desk for like almost 2 months. I'm like, I got to get this video out. Nikki saying, great to see you both.
Nikki.
Great movies. Thank you. Everyone have, well, Steve, he's already just ducked out. He said, well, peace. Jeff said, Johnny wants to watch it correctly.
Yes, he does. Yes,
I want to see it correctly as Nolan intended on my iPhone. Yeah, Jeff was the one who said that in Chattanooga, where we're going, is they actually have the Odyssey playing on a 70mm.
Cool. IMAX. Wow.
I'm like, son of a bitch. And as soon as he had made that announcement, when Jeff told us that, I had just bought our tickets to see the Odyssey. I'm like, damn it.
Well, poo.
I said, enjoy the Odyssey. Don't drink too much pop during the movie.
Nope. I go to the restroom before, so I don't have to get up during.
I've already told you. I said, no, you're watching this all the way through. You and our niece. I don't give two shits if your dad has to go. He's gonna go by himself. Nobody's going with him. I'll be watching the bootleg of the Odyssey. Well, I mean, yeah.
However you can watch it.
However you can watch it, just watch it. Well, that's everybody. I want to say thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight on a Sunday evening.
Yes, thank you guys. I got cold.
You got cold?
I got cold. I had to put on my sweatshirt.
You guys have so many things to do on a weekend.
We enjoyed it.
And you guys decided to hang out with us. And this is awesome. I want to say thank you. And
we love you guys.
You want to say anything?
Just thanks for joining us and listen to our little rants and raves and what we got. And we hope you liked it. And it was great seeing you guys. And we hope you guys have a great night.
And yeah, you guys, if you guys liked everything on here, if you're watching this on a replay,
go pick it up if you don't have it.
Go pick it up. Let me know down in the comments selection of everything that I picked up. What you guys, if you've seen it, what you guys think about it. If you're thinking about picking it up, let me know down there in the comments. If you want April to hit me in the head with a snow shovel,
hey, I can do it.
Yeah. And look, we're signing off. And Tony says, have a great week. You know what? I will have a great week. Now that you've come in and said hi.
It's going to be a great week.
So with that, I'm going to ask you one question, April. And them. What are you guys watching today?